Greetings, family. Surprise. Yeah, kind of like not a surprise though, right? Because I'm doing a live on a Tuesday and I normally don't do lives on Tuesdays, but here I am. And maybe you'll join me. If not, I will catch you on the replay. You all will not see my ugly face today because this live is not planned. I've been trying to do this live since Sunday though. Excuse me. And I wanted to do it exactly like this. So welcome back. I'm trying something new with my live, so bear with me. I am testing this method, but I wanted to explain some things. So welcome, family. I know you've seen an influx of videos this past week, and I'd like to keep them coming like this for you all. In Club Shay Shay manner, I decided to take that long 4.5-hour live and chop it up based on specific talking points. Now, that was a great move for Club Shay Shay, the Club Shay Shay team. So it was deemed necessary for me to follow that example. Let me put this on the screen. Yeah, let's do it like that. However, I'm now putting a limit on my lives, you all, because I know nobody wants to sit here for 4.5 hours. But I can say this. It was crazy, but I respect each and every one of you all for riding with me, including the 40 plus that was still there until the end. If you missed any parts of the Exposing Aunt Kathy and Exodus Alliance live, visit the Scammed Out of $16,000 playlist or video tab, and you'll find what you're looking for and more. The link will be in the description box. The link for that video will be in the description box. I know this is different, and y'all are like, what the hell? TayTay, where are you? We don't see your face. TayTay is not camera beautiful. I mean, if I let y'all see me, you'd be like, yeah, fine. Me, I'm not. I don't feel like I am. So I'm like, I really want you all to focus on the information that I'm giving you all. And then I want to work out and do a Billy Blanks tie bow workout. So I'm like, yes. Got on workout clothes and everything. So let me just recap a few things real quick, y'all. When all of this was exposed in October of 2020, that's when I first came to the Gambia, right? This picture right here is the day after. It wasn't even 24 hours because I got to the Gambia at October 8th at night. Y'all remember when I came in, they picked me up from the abandoned gas station or the closed gas station, whatever it's called. So I know many of you probably were sitting on the fence and didn't know what was going on, right? The best thing to do was to sit back and watch it play out. Now let's fast forward. October of this year will be 4 years since I first went to the Gambia and found out my $16,000 investment was gone. 4 years, y'all. TayTay has been fighting these bastards for almost 4 years now. But a storm never lasts forever, right? The sun has to come out again. I'm seeing the glimpse of sunlight, family. I'm seeing it, and I'm grateful. Now, I can say I am happy that it took this long because everyone can now read what was said and hear what was said in different videos, right? Y'all can go back to TUN and all these videos are still there. And you all can see for yourself who has been consistent and who hasn't. Hey, Bag, Black Acres at the Gambia. Welcome. You know, I had you all in mind. Everyone that's in Africa, I'm like, Shantae, you need to try to do your lives earlier so they can hop in if they want. Greetings. I can't wait to see you all. So, we can see who has been consistent and who hasn't. In spite of them trying to silence me, especially this past week, right? These past 2 weeks, they've been trying to silence the hell out of me. in the beginning, I stayed silent for a while, but it's been almost 4 years. So TayTay is mother effing talking. I'm trying to keep the workout words out of this video, okay, as best I can. But when I talk about these people, excuse me, when I talk about these people, it just brings out a different side of me. Yeah. It does. I was speaking to someone from the Gambia yesterday, and we greeted each other and everything was like happy go jolly, blah blah blah. And then they started talking about this, and I just turned, they were like, I didn't call to upset you, I didn't call to get you all riled up. I'm like, well, this case, that's what that does to me, because 4 years is still a lot, and it's 4 years of nonsense from criminals and alleged criminals. So I have stayed silent for a while, but now I'm talking. Everyone now can make an educated guess based on all of the receipts I have provided so far. I'm trying to take all of the videos that I've done about this case and put it in the file that says scammed out of 16,000. That way you don't have to go looking for it. They be like, what the hell? Yeah, you can binge off of this ish, right? This is crazy. This is absolute craziness. I swear, y'all gonna see this on Netflix, on Tubi, on freaking Pluto. You're gonna see this somewhere or on my channel being produced, because this is fit for TV. This ish is fit for TV. Okay, don't know if y'all caught the Art Kathy video, right? I just posted that. If you have not seen it, check it out. People are saying, well, what did she do in Honduras? Look at that video and you will see what she has done in Honduras. Art Kathy, I'm not done. Okay, so I'm going to drop some bangers in this video for you all too. Okay, just wait and see. And so the title is, so all of these people are lying. Let me read some of these things that were said back then. I want to you all have seen these videos. Y'all have seen these slides. These slides were in the end of a video. So it may not, if for those that have pressed pause and looked at it, these may not be new to you, but I'm going to quickly address them. So this one is from a former member of the Repat Facebook group. Y'all remember when they had the Repat groups and we all would be in there and they would group you up and, have different games. It was nice, right? It was, if they follow through, we would have a straight up community in the Gambia right now. Like the ideas of all of us coming together, we could have been, it wouldn't be what it is now, is what I'm going to say. Okay, so let's keep going. I was a member of her repatriation and repatriation groups on Facebook. She had this thing where she would do random trivia on unrelated subject matter. This is what I was just saying. And if we didn't participate, she would threaten to kick us out of the group. Y'all remember that? Yes. She was like a freaking Nazi. And I don't understand why. Or if we answer incorrectly, she would use humiliation tactics and insult our intelligence. I left after she threatened to remove me for answering a trivia incorrectly. It felt like she was grooming us for something. That's an interesting word. After I removed myself from the main group, my support group removed me as well. It was definitely a cult-like vibe. I can attest to that. I agree. It was cult-like. Sometimes when you go to church and you stop going to a church, they don't F with you anymore, right? So this is exactly what it was like, sister, right? Now, I'm going to move forward. This slide is going to keep going. It'll get there. Now, the same thing happened within 24 hours of me being in the Gambia. Like I told y'all, I got there on the night of October 8th, 2020. On our way to lunch, we talked about, on our way to lunch to talk about the business, right? We went to the CEO of Invest Relocate Africa compound that morning, talk about we going there for consults, orientation. What the hell we need orientation for, right? Whatever. Your bumpsters and bumettes needed orientation, but they weren't worried about that. So the CEO of Invest Relocate Africa wanted to stop at Hyperlink because we were on our way to, I think it was Kasumai. So we stopped at Hyperlink. Now, this was definitely before the CEO kicked Phoenix out, right? So we stopped there. Now, this was during COVID. So the place was closed and the CEO was told that, right? He disregarded the establishment's rules. You can ask anybody in this picture if what I'm saying is true or not. And you can ask Patricia if you're ever in the Gambia and you see Miss Patricia. He disregarded the establishment's rules to take a picture because that is the only thing we could do. The place was closed. If you all ever went to the Gambia during COVID, some places were open, but the majority of the places were closed. The resort areas, the pools, they were closed. This is like a resort area. I've never been there since they opened, though. Weird. I've never really been there, but except for this time. So then Miss Patricia was the manager. She was the manager because I think since then Hyperlink has closed. So Miss Patricia came and asked us to leave and come back when the place was open so she could give us a proper tour, right? Sounds right? That sounds fair. Nope. The CEO of Invest Relocate Africa, he was combative with her. And when we returned to the vehicle, I turned to him and I said, what if someone came into one of the properties when it wasn't open to the public and started taking pictures? How would you feel? This dude responded with, she doesn't own the place. Matthew owns the place. No respect for women. She's the manager, though. But Matthew isn't there, right? He wasn't there at that time. So, but the manager, Patricia, left him in charge is. So I officially met and spoke with Miss Patricia this past year when I was in the Gambia at a beautiful Jamaican restaurant. Lord, if anybody is it called Jamaica? If anybody is in this live and they are in the Gambia and they know the Senegambia area where that Jamaican restaurant is, please put that in the comments because that restaurant, you get a good amount of food for your money and it's delicious. I think I went there with Bag before, if I'm not mistaken. So, the CEO said to Phoenix, so in this post, it says Hyperlink with, I don't know why that says DID. Phoenix Rain. Thanks for representing me on Bag. Oh, Lord. Can't wait till your party at Motu's. Y'all saw that. People were there stealing drinks, right? People were there stealing drinks. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't really want to get into thanks for representing me on Bag because we know that wasn't true. When Phoenix went on Bag, she told her story, right? There was no representation of him, but okay. It says, Shantay White, thanks for your support and guidance. That is what community is about, right? And Sister Ida, always ready to make power moves. Let's make a place for our people. It's not always easy. However, we have the promise. Okay. Now, let me just address what was said to me. Okay. Oh, Lord, my phone. Let me cut that down. Y'all know. Now, what was said to me, you see, thanks, Shantay, for the support and guidance. That is what community is about. Now, I'm assuming because what has happened, I don't know. Okay, how can I say this? So, there were some conversations that were made. Now, I don't know if this was after he kicked Phoenix out or because everything happened. I wish I would have did some recording when I was there, but I couldn't believe all these things were happening and my phone was full. My phone is pretty much always full. But so when he said about the guidance and the support, certain things I'm saying, I said to him, it may have been in regards to this, because I was saying to him, like, look, you can't just come here and be disrespectful. This is somebody else's establishment. What if someone came into the 8-bedroom mini hotel taking pictures? That's not good to go, right? So I think that's what he was referring to. Now, This was within 24 hours of me being there. Now, is Sister Ida one of the wives? I think that was her name. Ida is a Gambian name, but let's fast forward. Jamaica. Thank you. Mott's on the mat. Am I saying that properly, Miss L? Greetings, welcome. Is located at Poco Loco Junction. Poco Loco Junction. Yes, Smiley Coast. People are stealing drinks. Poco Locos. Okay. Now, Poco Loco. If you all know where the Poco Loco Junction is that also called the is that by Motu's? Is that also called the former Dream Park Junction? Let me know. Y'all, I have some news for you all, but I'm not going to talk about it in this one and this live, but you all will have the opportunity to hang out with TayTay in the Gambia, and travel with me. Meet me there. Gonna give you all some more specifics. I know how to get around the Gambia, so I might as well share. So let me just keep going. Just so y'all know, girl in the red pants was a so-called employee of Invest Relocate Africa, but she was also one of the wives. It's going to come to full circle in a second. Now, let's fast forward. The scam has been exposed, right? Now, this person says Bamboo Garden Hotel. Okay. Oh, Bamboo Garden Hotel, not Bamboo Village. Thanks, Angel. Poco Loco Junction. Is the Poco Loco Junction the same as the former Dream Park Junction? Because that's at Motu. Because we call it a certain junction and then Gambians call it a certain junction. They like, make a left at the cashew tree. I'm like, look, I grew up in the city. I don't know where the cashew tree looks like. So, but thanks you all for the directions. As a contributor, most of the funds were spent on leases and salaries and wage. Okay. Only way we can recoup is through booking. If we allow this BS to fester, we all lose due to no bookings. We will file a lawsuit for defamation on Monday to recoup the loss. We have a whole team behind the scene. We did nothing wrong. We are here to help. Oh my God. Okay. I want to break this down so bad, but I'm not going to, right? What I am going to say is I want you to put for my day ones that have been here, that you may not know everything, but you know the gist of it. Think about where people are now, what has been said now, and what has been said back then. I'm going to show you what has been said back then. Now, a CEO, oh my God, we're here to help. We didn't do anything wrong. Girl, bye. It's near going towards the beach. So let's break down something. Salaries and wages are the same thing. Let's just start there. Okay. Now, for those who are living in the Gambia, have come to the Gambia, stay for a certain period of time, and they understand Dalasi to dollar. We're all going to the Gambia because our dollar extends further, right? We can get more for our dollar. We could get more Dalasi for our dollar, right? Now, you thinking about 142,000 US dollars. Now let's think about it at a 50 Dalasi exchange rate. A 50 Dalasi exchange rate, 20,000 US dollars is 1 million Dalasi. Okay. At that time, $20,000 was 1 million Dalasi. So let's count 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We at 5 million Dalasi. You all that live in the Gambia and Gambians know what can be done with 5 million Dalasi with building. We were getting leases. These places were being leased, okay, for 12 months. Just keep that in mind. Now, we're at 5 million Dalasi, 2040, because I counted 142,000, and that's just what I counted, counting the investors and the money that came in through the bank account. So that is 7 million Dalasi. So the CEOs spoil, destroy, squander, whatever word you want to use, 7 million Dalasi. Okay? Miss L, you are balling with that kind of money, right? 7 million Dalasi. And you can't properly lease 5 properties. Now, I'll get into the 5 properties, but I know for a fact that you can, with that type of money, you can lease a property, a compound. You could put air conditioners in them. You can buy fans. You can furnish them, and it will not cost 7 million Dalasi. It won't even cost $1 million. It won't even cost. Maybe it'll cost 100,000. Let me just throw something out there. Let's just throw it out there. Maybe it'll cost 250,000 Dalasi to furnish, lease, and put everything in there that they said would be on the website for diasporans, Americans, expats, whomever want to come to the Gambia and stay there. I would say 250,000 Dalasi. That was about $5,000. So yeah, anybody that's in the Gambia, thank you, Bag. Anybody that's in the Gambia that lives there, they know what type of money that is. So to say, oh, we couldn't lease, we couldn't do, it went to salaries and wages. Let's talk about salaries and wages, right? If you living in the Gambia, then you know that the average salary for a Gambian is $30. Most Americans are not paying Gambians $30, just so you all know. Okay. But that's the average in Gambia. I wish that I could talk to the quote unquote employees, but they were bumsters and bummettes, so they will say anything. They will say anything. But let me just get back to, I want to give you all just context. I want to give you some context, because if you are just sitting and you're looking at the videos and you've never been to the Gambia, you're not really going to understand the money and things like that. But for the people that live there and have come there and go back and forth, they know what type of money I'm talking about. So let's talk about the leases. $142,000. Angel, that part, salary that wasn't paid. That's the crazy part, right? What happened to the money? Now let's talk about the properties. This is $142,000 US dollars on 12-month leases on 5 properties, right? There's the Bruceby property. Walk with me. Bruceby property. That's where the CEO lived. There weren't any vacancies with the wives and, with the wives and the workers, right? G was staying there. It wasn't any room. It wasn't okay. So no vacancies. That's all I'm gonna say. Bruceby, that was a seat where the CEO lived. There were no vacancies. There weren't any vacancies. Senegambia was a 2-bedroom apartment. That's where Art lived, right? And if she said no to her mom staying there, so yeah, no vacancies there either, right? Okay, now that's 2 properties that's scratched out for bookings. Right? Sukada. I never saw Sukada. Sukada, there weren't any evidence of a lease or anything, pictures or anything regarding Sukada in the audit. I guess that's a non-existent place. Don't know. Bakote. If y'all know Bakote was the mini hotel. That was the video where I'll try to link that in here. Where am I at? I'm at 24 minutes. I'll try to put the link in there so y'all could just click on that. The Bakote, that was the mini hotel. That was the trash place. That was the place that they had a squatter living in. That was the immigration officer's cousin, right? And the immigration officer that he was working with, Cole Abdul. And then it was one room that was fixed up very, very, very nice. Very nice. It was a very nice room. It was a very nice room. Well, that was the room that they set up for Art Kathy. Had air conditioner, TV, this, that, and the third. But if y'all know where Art Kathy was staying when she was in the States, where she stays before she was staying with Brandon in Macon, Georgia, She was staying at rundown Airbnb. So, yeah, it's nothing for her to stay in an abandoned compound. I wouldn't want to stay in anything abandoned, even if my room is nice. Because guess what? This is Africa. You in a nice room. You're in a nice room with air conditioning, art, nice bed. This and the rest of the house is empty. You could just walk in, right? Nothing's locked up. You will end up unalive with what's happening in the Gambia now. And they know you in there by yourself. Oh, that's not. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. Oh, so listen, exactly. That situation would have been a win for everybody if she was gone. I don't understand my people sometimes. I know it's a delay. So $30 is the average in Nigeria as well. Okay. That's per month. Yes, that is per month. Imagine if they would have been legit. They would have been rich today. Bag. That's what I'm talking about. Too greedy. But I think, shaking my head, I think that they have never seen that type of money. That's what that is. They have never seen, gotta make sure the mic is always on. They have never seen that type of money. And if you're dealing with some people that have like addiction issues or whatever, and shoot, it could be a shopping addiction, right? And they get a lot of money and they never seen that type of money, they're gonna squander it. They're gonna squander it because they don't know any better. So, okay, so the Bakote property, that that place needed major construction before it could be habitable, before anybody could stay in it. It needed major construction. So that's 5, right? Bruceby, Senegambia, Sukura, Bakote. Oh no, it's another one. Where was the other property? Oh, Ghana Town. That's what I forgot. Ghana Town. Okay, so Bruceby is where the CEO lived. Senegambia is where Art stayed. Sukuta, we never saw that. Bakote is the mini hotel. And then Ghana Town. Now, Ghana Town was the only property that they said was habitable, right? They could have taken $5,000 and made the Ghana Town property what it was supposed to be. Not just fix up 2 rooms. $142,000 fixing up 2 rooms? That doesn't make any sense. The math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin'. Yes, Smiley Coast. They were balling with the investors' money. Absolutely. But we just saw in the video that I just posted today with our Kathy that she was doing the same thing, right? With the dental tourism in Honduras. Jesus Christ. Ghana Town. Thank you, Bag. Thank you. I forgot that. But the math is not mathin', right?